We've worked out, and now we're stocking up on good foods at the source. So Jess and I have got a coconut, and we're going to try to open it. Step one. Uh-oh, that did it. So Jess, lucky you didn't want the milk out of that coconut, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a bit about what's going to happen with this guy.
I'm going to eat the flesh, then I'm going to try to use sandpaper to sand it down and create like a coconut bowl.
Outstanding. We'll show everyone the end result. Worry. So I've decided I want to up my game a little bit with video. Even starting with Snapchat, I feel like I'm getting a bit sloppy with the way I've been shooting things, the way I'm putting things together. So I'm sitting here with the tripod and my lapel mic, getting ready to actually do a business video, and using video more in my work and to promote my business is one of the reasons why I want to start more deliberately practicing my video skills and producing better quality video. Okay, so I have just made my first ever monthly What I Learned This Month video. The idea came to me inspired by Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella, who makes one of these videos apparently and shares it across Microsoft. Now, I did look for an example of one of these videos to see if one had been posted online, but I couldn't find it. He does have some good stuff out there about being a learn-it-all rather than a know-it-all. And I will look more closely at Satya Nadella and his work and the way he engages people. I'll snap here once I have that video up on YouTube, and also I'm going to pop it on my blog. So great way of creating more content. And it was really motivated by a need for a tip to share in this month's newsletter. What I've realized with my newsletter is, although I have a lot of content that I've created in the past, it's not good content to really position me as an external authority. I hope that makes sense. A lot of my past content was developed when I was a practitioner working at Coca-Cola Amatil. So I want to be providing guidance, tips, material that learning and development leaders and business leaders as well can use in their work to support, facilitate, encourage learning. Check this out. Just help me to make a thumbnail for my video. I had these photos on a whole series of them last year for branding, and I've never used more than a couple of them. So we did it on my phone with an app called Fonto and downloaded fonts from DaFont. Thank you, Jess. So from what was a pretty shaky start in terms of where I was and how I felt about the newsletter this morning, I feel like I've made good progress, and I've actually only got one section left to draft. I've got a template I use to prepare content for my newsletter. I've got some standard sections. I give them a different title each month. I write up my content, add in any links and any images. So I've done my newsletter intro. This is the bit, the what I've been doing bit. I wanted to do a piece around the AITD conference. That's the one I'm still working on. Exploring business problems. I've done a bit of an analytical piece around a recent podcast episode, Learning Uncut podcast, which I need to post as a separate blog and link to. I've linked one of my recent opinion piece blogs for CEO chat, and the What I Learned this month video is the piece that I've linked here in my tip time. Definitely time to call it a night on this. I'm so motivated to get a couple of things finished before Jess and I go on our holiday. Although we're on this road trip, it's really not a holiday, it's a lifestyle change. And we are consciously taking a holiday. On Thursday, we're leaving to go up to Port Douglas for a week. So both pushing hard to clear the decks of any schoolwork or outstanding work tasks before then. All right, see you tomorrow.